Oh, Joe Thornton, you god of a man. Spectacular. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another video. I am the Hockey Dad. Yes. My wife even made me a shirt. Yeah, it has nothing to do with this channel, actually, but it's a pretty cool shirt. Welcome back to Game 3 for the Leafs of the 2020-2021 season and the second against the Ottawa Senators. Leafs look for retribution after a 5-3 loss to these same Sens. So, did they get it in Game 3? Let's get right into it. To start the game, we had the Leafs' third line. They get the nod. They were the best line coming out of last game. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going. And hopefully, the Leafs' other lines can actually help out this time. And Freddie Anderson is not in net tonight. It's Jack Campbell. He gets the nod. He's in net. And Aaron Dell is the backup. It looks to be a day off for Freddie Anderson. A full day off for Freddie. I like that. Dubas basically said if the goalie's not playing, he's not dressing that game. He's not going to dress at all. He's getting the full day off. Well played, Dubas. Give Freddie the time off. Let him rest. Jack Campbell, let's go. Oh, hello, Nick Robertson. Nice to see you in the lineup. I think my last video I said he should get his chance, and here we are. Let's get into the game, shall we? First period. Good face-off play by Marner to Matthews. He misses the net. Then Thornton, he feeds Marner with a chance in close. Marner, backhand, forehand, can't find the puck, loses control, and the puck goes the other way. Oh, wait, no, it goes right to Joe Thornton, and it's his turn, and saved by Murray. Murray had a phenomenal game. He looks like Stanley Cup champion, Matt Murray. Turnover by Ottawa. Oh, never mind. I thought Marner picked Chabot's pocket there, but no. He gets the puck first, but it sticks along the ice, and he does trip Chabot. Leafs are off to the PK, of course. Senators on the power play now, and their best chance comes from Austin Watson. Yes, remember, Austin Watson is now a Senator. He gets that chance at the hash marks. It was a nice little zone entry by Ottawa. Point blank shot for Watson, but Jack Campbell snares it with the glove. Still tied. Then Tkachuk gets in on Campbell from a little turnover, but Muzzin is able to recover, gets his stick just under Tkachuk's stick, pokes it off. Jack Campbell at the same time, a nicely timed poke check, and stays 0-0. At the midway mark, Leafs with all the pressure. Matthews gets a shot. JT gets a shot, but it gets blocked. Robertson gets a chance, but all from like the outskirts of the zone in the Sens end. It's all outside the dot, outside the hash marks, and it's still 0-0 as we continue through the first period. So just coming from last game and into this game so far, it looks like Senators are playing trap hockey. They're playing trap hockey as Toronto tries to enter the zone. They're just, when Toronto does manage to get in the attacking end, the Senators are just keeping them to the outside. It's a great little play. They're looking for turnovers and rush hockey the other way. And you can see that they're going to get their chances. Matthews now, after a subpar game last night, Matthews goes inside, outside, around the D, but Murray makes an amazing save. Then Big Joe gets his chance, and he misses the puck, falls, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way. But luckily, Jack Campbell has been solid so far in the little shots that he's seen, and he keeps it up. Jack Campbell's able to hold on to the puck after another diving play by the Leafs defender to break up a 2-on-1. I think we're seeing this at least once or twice every single game. The score stays 0-0. But not long after, I mean literally seconds after, Senators win the draw. Matthews loses that draw, goes to Zaitsev. Of course, it's Zaitsev. He does like a high point shot, but it hits Paul, the Senators' Paul, in like the butt, and it just lands perfectly at his stick. He shoots it in the net. Jack Campbell can't get reset, can't adjust, and it's 1-0 Senators. All that pressure, Senators are up 1-0. Following the goal against, there's good offensive zone pressure by the Leafs, but they just can't seem to find Murray. They can't get the puck towards Murray. They're really struggling. Then, oh my Jumbo Joe scores. Basically, it was Brody. He does a stretch pass off the boards to Marner. Marner lays that stick out just like he did when he tripped Chabot, but he picks up the puck. He goes in on the right side, drops it to Joe Thornton. Joe Thornton does a little look off to Austin Matthews, and he snipes. I think it was just under the glove. Jumbo Joe scores his first goal as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Honestly, when you just look at his reaction and the big old smile, and the guy's just happy to play hockey, and it gives you a little butterflies when you see that. Phenomenal. Well done, Joe Thornton. It's 1-1. Following the goal, there's great pressure again by that line. Marner to Matthews in the slot, but he puts it wide. Honestly, Matthews is going to be swearing at himself after that. That was a golden opportunity. Normally, most of the time, 8 out of 10 times, that's going in. The third line then gets on the ice, and it's their turn, and they cause a bunch of chaos, a bunch of havoc, lots of chances. But again, just a couple misses, just putting the puck wide. Ottawa had some nice key blocks. And at the end of the first, it's 1-1. Now, you might have noticed that I've only mentioned Nick Robertson being in the lineup, and he had one scoring chance. And well, we find out beginning of the second period that Robertson is now out of the game with a knee issue. When you look at the replay, Batherson got him turning along the boards, and as he hit him, he slammed into the boards, knee first in that first period. It's just unfortunate for him. It's unfortunate for the Leafs. Hopefully he's not out long term. As of making this video, I haven't heard anything. I haven't read anything. But come on, Robertson. He had some jump. He had like extra little bit of juice. He was ready to go. And hopefully he's not out long term. So the second period is playing out, right? Toronto gets an ozone start. Matthews wins the draw. He gets it to Marner. Marner does a little curl. As he's curling, Hyman drives to the net. And Marner scores. Marner shot the puck. He did say he was going to shoot more, and that he did. The puck goes just under the blocker, over the pad. Maybe a nice little welcome deflection off the Ottawa Senators defenseman, but it doesn't matter. Hyman driving it, driving to the net, it created that little bit of chaos. It gave Marner more time. He took that shot, and it's 2-1 Leafs. Though we saw the game before, Toronto was up 2-1, and they lost 5-3. So let's see if they can hold on. And then, of course, because it's the Leafs, it gets a little dicey. JT takes a hooking penalty later on. In that power play, Stepan gets a nice chance through a crowd, but Campbell, great positioning, makes another timely save. Sends her on the power play, though, but if it doesn't do much. Matthews got out on the penalty kill again, kind of like Spezza style, winning the draw, though he stays out a little bit longer. But after that power play, a little bit of magic happens again. It's Marner and Matthews. They find themselves out together again, and they just generate some magic with JT. You know the Leafs are going to do this, right? After the penalty kill, or they need an extra little jump, they'll throw those big guys, the big three out there together, and they definitely create some magic in the send zone. There's a good little chance, but Marner he hits the side of the net. It came from some hard work by JT along the boards. I just love him along the boards. His edge work, his fight for that puck. Well, if you've seen the Couturier video where he just outworks him along the boards, and then he has the soft hands to do those moves, you see it 2 dozen times every game. It's phenomenal, and he generated a great chance there, but no dice. Still 2-1 Toronto. After that, I noticed the refs missed a blatant interference call, in my opinion, but good. They get Shabbat with a slash not long after, so it's kind of like a makeup call. I think they knew they missed it, which puts the Leafs on the power play. It's their turn. There's a chance by Marner as he cuts to the net, but Murray waits him out, and Marner has to go behind the net. Then, of course, Matthews gets it, and he rings one off of Murray's head. Murray didn't even move there. And then good little puck work. Feed it over to Matthews, one-timer, but Murray reads it. He knows who's there, and he's over in plenty of time. Good read, great save. Then Paquette on the draw just outside of the send zone. He uses his glove off the draw, and that's a penalty. So the Leafs get another power play, and at that time, can the Leafs finally take advantage of the opportunity? On the power play, some more puck movement, and the Leafs are continuing with that redirect play. And this one actually hits the net. Last game, I don't know how many times they're doing the high slot redirect, and they're just missing the net. But JT actually gets enough on it. It was still kind of weak, but still at least hit the net. Murray with a nice blocker save. Then again, more great movement by the Leafs, and Murray stays solid. He had a great game. My wife was sitting beside me, and at one point, I think the shots were like 26-10, and she's like, he's unbelievable. Is he one of the best goalies? I had to tell her that last year he had an awful season. The Senators traded for him, hoping he could re-find his magic, and so far this season, in these 2 games, he looks like a Stanley Cup champion, Matt Murray. He's playing phenomenal, and it just got better throughout the game. So here we go. There's still more great movement. Riley gets a great one-timer. Murray finds it. Well goalied again. Pressure continues. But Murray with just a mashup of key saves. He stops JT. He stops Marner. He stops Muzzin twice. 7 shots on that power play. No goals. 7 shots, no goals. Matt Murray was in. He was in the zone. So at that time, shots were 26-10 Leafs, and then Mikheyev beat Shabbat on a battle at the blue line, but his stick rides up, and of course the Leafs are off to the PK. I thought it was when I watched it in real time, I was like, Mikheyev just outmuscled him, but his stick did come up, get him under the chin, across the face. Okay, so after that great power play, Matt Murray keep him in it. Toronto's up 2-1, then they take a penalty. And then right after, Mitch Marner, delay of game. When he went to clear it, yes, I think it was Dadonov's stick might have hit, like his blade might have hit Marner's stick, but it didn't touch the puck at all. 5-on-3 for 1:20. On the Sens power play, Norris misses 2 good chances. One was a wide open net. He'll be kicking himself after that. And Leafs are able to kill the 5-on-3. I think that's enough excitement for 1 period. So there you go. 2 periods down, 2-1 Leafs. On to the third. So we're starting the third period, and shots are 29-12 for the Leafs, and they're up 2-1. At the beginning of this period, Kerfoot with a great burst of speed. He has a nice move around Stützle. Stützle lost positioning there at the blue line, gets in, he gets hooked. Not a penalty shot, but he gets hooked, and Leafs are off to the power play. On this power play, the Leafs, again, nice movement. Marner drops it between his legs to Austin Matthews. And Matthews just crushes it in the net. What a bomb. Simmons is in front of the net, obviously causing a ruckus. And as Matthews winds up for the hit, for the shot, Simmons jumps, gets his left leg up out of the air, lifts it high enough. That puck goes right in. Matthews with his first of the season. I know it's only game 3, but it's already like monkey off the back, especially after the last few years. I think last year he had 5 in his first 3 games. He gets his goal. He's had a great game so far. And the Leafs are up 3-1. Can they hold on? The game continues, and it's kind of going pretty slow. And then out of nowhere, Shabbat, he just turns he's at the Leafs blue line, right? Puck's in, he just turns, shoots, and it's a high deflection. The puck's going high in the air. And all you do is you watch Stützle, and he's watching the puck. And he's making his way around, and his stick is lifting in the air. He watches and waits as the puck lands on the ice. As it comes down, one-timer, and holy shit, what a goal. What a goal for your first ever goal. First ever goal in the NHL, and it's an absolute beauty. Maybe Jack Campbell should have had it, right? Like, watching it. Maybe he wasn't set completely, but really, you can't even be upset. As a Leafs fan, I was like, oh crap, it's 3-2. But I'm not even angry. That was great. Well friggin' played, Timmy Stützle. How can you not smile at that? And if you watch his reaction, he's so happy. The entire Senators are excited. I mean, I don't care. I want the Leafs to win, but at the same time, what a goal. 3-2 Leafs. And thank you, Tim Stützle, because the momentum has now swung in the Senators' favor. And right after that, Hyman takes penalty. Leafs try to get it in deep. Hyman goes to jump around the defender while forechecking. I don't know what it was, interference or whatever. He stopped the Sens defenseman to be able to proceed to the puck. It's a penalty. Sens are off to the power play, and I'm kicking myself. And then, thank you, Jack Campbell. Thank you. Oh, after a boring first half of the power play where the Sens can't really get anything going, They just have great passing, a great passing play by Ottawa, and Dadonov gets a wide open net. Like, I mean, it's good movement. They feed it down low, and then I think it was Tkachuk feeds Dadonov across, wide open net. Jack Campbell says, oh, no, 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 dives across, makes an insane save. I think him and Freddie must be having like a little battle there. Freddie had a great save the other night. Campbell, timely save, an amazing save, keeps it 3-2 Leafs. And then it kind of just goes. That's the rest of the game until Ottawa puts on the pressure with about 30 seconds to go. And Marner almost gives the Sens the tying goal with like 7 seconds left. He gets the puck, right? He's at like the hash marks and the Leafs, you're like, just dump it out. And he goes to try to pass it out. And Stepan takes it, but he misses the net high and wide. Leafs are able to battle behind the net, and they hold on for the 3-2 win. Phew. Whew. Leafs win 3-2. They're able to hold on. They're now 2-1 this year. Played the Senators twice. They're 1-1. All I got to say is thank you, Jack Campbell. Okay, yeah. Senators are fun to watch. They are very, very, very fun to watch. Just not against the Leafs, please. Like, we need an easy game. Final notes. Matthews was on tonight. Marner was fantastic. And JT, he just had a determined game. Great to see all of them. Willie Nylander, a little bit non-existent in my eyes anyway. Hopefully he has a better game next one. But like I said in the previous video, after game 2, you can't have, like, out of all those big 4, you can't have three of them have the night off, right? Maybe one, but you can't have at least 3. Leafs D looked great tonight, every single one of them. Brody had a bounce back game. Hall's gaining confidence. I really like that you can actually hear what they're saying. So like when he sets up behind the Leafs net, you actually could hear what the play call that he's asking for and everything like that. I love it. He was steady. All the Leafs D, they looked really good. It's unfortunate about Robertson. Hopefully nothing serious. And next up, Leafs play on Monday against the Winnipeg Jets. Let's do this. Line, Matthews at it again. Leafs are 2-1 on the season. Go Leafs, go.